Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to be kind of a discussion on how I think you guys should take an approach onto doing commissions, all that kind of stuff, to earn yourself a decent amount of Robux. Now I've made a couple of million of Robux over the years, probably about 4 or 5. I prefer taking my commissions through PayPal as it makes life easier for me. But generally speaking, I'm going to show you a few tips on how to maybe finish commissions faster, all that kind of stuff to make your life easier, and maybe which commissions you should choose depending on your skill set. Now before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video, and yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so as you can see, I'm currently at my summary of my Robux and all that kind of stuff. Now I have had a bit of a busy year, and I've been focusing on YouTube, college, all that kind of stuff, so my income hasn't been that much this year. But as you can see, if I click past year, you can see 1.5 million Robux, which is equivalent to maybe $5,000 or something like that. I don't quote me on it, I'm not really sure, but as you can see, I've made over 1 million Robux this past year, and it's basically mainly throughout commissions and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna hop into this commission of a simulator that I made. I'm gonna show you basically what I do now. Basically, this is an old commission, really old, so I didn't do it back then. But basically, what you want to do in your free time, let's say you don't actually have currently any commissions going, you want to create asset packs for future commissions, and you want to choose specifically like simulator maps and all that kind of stuff if you enjoy them, obviously, as they're easy to make, and you can easily make fast Robux. If you find someone that, you know, has a big studio, for example, they easily just throw out hundreds of thousands of Robux just to get small maps, all that kind of stuff. But basically, in your free time, create spare asset packs, and whenever you actually get a commission to make a map or whatever, simulate the map, you legit have all the assets that you need. And then if they need any specific assets, you can obviously include that afterwards. But you've saved all this time on not needing to create any assets by pre-making an asset pack. Now obviously, every time you get a commission, I recommend you use a different asset pack. Do not reuse the same assets, because you're going to ruin your reputation whenever you do develop one and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so most of you guys are well aware what the dev forum actually is. If not, it's basically a forum post where people post if they're hiring people or if they're for hire. So basically, if you head over to the collaboration tab in the dev forum, you'll be able to find all these, obviously, where people show off their portfolios and if they're hiring and stuff like that. What I recommend you do is, if you're actively looking for commissions, hop in about every for 10 minutes every 5 or 6 hours, and just snipe for any good commissions that you can find, like real steals basically, because you're going to find a lot of people that actually have earned millions of Robux from previous games that they made, and they want a quick map and they'll pay like 150k or something ridiculous for it. So essentially, you want to snipe for commissions throughout the dev forum, and you may actually be able to make Robux very fast. And you already have the asset pack pre-made that you already own, and you just have to make a couple of custom assets and then put the map together. Now that's basically the fastest way of actually making a map, and, you know, giving it away. Obviously, you'd have to make adjustments depending on what they want, but you know, that's kind of like a fast route of making Robux and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, make good quality assets and don't actually finesse the person. You're just thinking ahead essentially, and taking advantage of kind of the similarities between simulators. Another thing I recommend, if you want to make essentially 1 million Robux, is prevent yourself from buying things. Obviously, stuff in the avatar shop is going to be like, you know, appealing to you, you want to buy it, and you know, you're going to end up wasting a lot of Robux. As you can see, I've spent 180,000 Robux, which is essentially almost $600 just wasted on cosmetics and stuff like that. But if you, obviously you can treat yourself every now and then, but if you teach yourself how to kind of prevent yourself from buying things, you can actually save up a lot of Robux, and you can put them into your future projects, or essentially you can make 1 million and then dev exit just for that satisfying feeling and all that kind of stuff. So there's many advantages in saving up your Robux if you want to be potentially a big developer and obviously collect your first million. Now, I didn't dev X a lot of it. I kind of just wait till I get a bunch stacked up and then dev exit, as you do obviously have this waiting time between dev X's and all that kind of stuff. One thing I will say is, if you want to make a bunch of Robux pretty fast, you know, don't get in your head that, you know, I can instantly make a game and I'll be able to earn a bunch of Robux from it and then I'm set. Because most games don't actually make that much Robux, which is just me being realistic and kind of relying on like a game that you're gonna make after all these 4 or 5 months to, you know, make you a bunch of Robux is just, you know, it's most likely not gonna happen. So focusing on commissions for a while is kind of your best idea. You probably make a bunch of Robux. You can either dev exit, make a bunch of money, buy your favorite things or whatever, or you can actually invest it in a game for it to have a higher chance of success. Because a million Robux, you know, you can hire a bunch of different people like UI designers, scripters, and then you can obviously have a bunch to advertise the game with as well. So saving your Robux is a very important part of like your success in this kind of platform, as if you instantly obviously make Robux and you go and spend it in the avatar shop, you're essentially just wasting your money on cosmetics, which you can, you know, treat yourself every now and then. But, you know, if you want to save up and essentially have the potential to be successful on the platform, I recommend you essentially save up rather than spend it in the avatar shop or on game passes and stuff like that. But pretty much that's it for this video. Essentially, you basically just have to keep in mind that, you know, you need to snipe specific commissions that you know are going to be fast, and you know people want them fast, and then pre-make these asset packs and all that kind of stuff, so you can have 4 or 5 on the ready, so whenever you get a new commission you can instantly throw that asset pack in and start making the map straight away, and then make the small adjustments that they might need afterwards, and then you're chilling. That's an instant, you know, commission done. You could easily make like 20-30k from just that commission on a simulator map, or any kind of map for that instance. Although if you are making kind of like a smooth terrain map, it's going to probably take a lot longer to sculpt and all that kind of stuff. You can obviously pre-sculpt terrain and all that kind of stuff and then add the assets in afterwards, but that's kind of a very people usually want a custom kind of terrain how they want it, so you pre-creating smooth terrain probably isn't a good idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope this helped out, and make sure to like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.